Tonight's edition of WWE RAW comes live from the Amica Mutual Pavilion in Providence, Rhode Island. The show started off with the Judgment Day, the new Judgment Day coming out to the ring. Finn Balor said that it's time to remind everyone what Judgment Day is all about. Carlito then calls the attack that happened on the old Judgment Day cool. Finn Balor then said that Judgment Day isn't the bad guys, but rather Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Liv Morgan called Rhea Ripley selfish and egotistical and said that her and Dominik will always be on top. Rey Mysterio's music hit and out came the WWE Hall of Famer with Dragon Lee, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. Rey took a shot at Dominik and said that someone needs to put him in his place. Judgment Day then attacked the LWO, but LWO got the better of the faction. A match was then set between Judgment Day and LWO. The lengthy match ended with Dominik Mysterio pinning his father Rey Mysterio to score the win for the new Judgment Day. The new Judgment Day then continued beating down LWO. Rhea Ripley's music hit and out came the Nightmare and confronted Dominik Mysterio. It didn't take long for Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest to beat down the Judgment Day. After that, it was a time for Damage Control versus Pure Fusion Collective. In the end, Io Sky connected the over the moonsault on Shayna Baszler on the outside, and Kairi Sane connected the insane elbow on Zoe Stark for the win. We then hear from Drew McIntyre. He is all set to take on CM Punk in a strap match. He promised to lash CM Punk repeatedly with the strap they'll both be tied to in Bash in Berlin. Punk's music hit and he appeared behind Drew McIntyre with the strap in his hand. The two superstars brawled outside of the ring. Officials ran down to the ring to separate the two men. It was then time for Jey Uso versus Kofi Kingston versus Karrion Kross in a triple threat semi-finals match for the Intercontinental Championship number 1 contenders tournament. An Uso splash from Jey Uso in the end gave him the win. After that, out came Randy Orton the Viper, who will challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at Bash in Berlin. Randy Orton said Gunther doesn't even realize who he'll be facing. He made it clear that he will defeat Gunther to become the new World Heavyweight Champion at Bash in Berlin. Braun Strowman then took on Bronson Reed in a singles match. The two monsters beat the tar out of each other for several minutes before heading outside the ring and then outside the arena. Strowman chokeslammed Reed on top of a car, then sent him crashing over it. Reed hit Strowman with a lead pipe, then climbed up a wall and delivered a tsunami to him on top of the car. This was a no contest. Now it was time for Pete Dunne versus The Miz versus Xavier Woods in a triple threat semifinals match for the IC Championship number 1 contenders tournament. The bitter end on The Miz gave Pete Dunne the win. It was finally time for the main event between Uncle Howdy and Chad Gable. As expected, Uncle Howdy was dominant for the majority of the match over Chad Gable. In the end, Uncle Howdy caught Chad Gable with his sister Abigail and won the match. This was tonight's episode of WWE RAW. Let me know in the comments below. Did you like the episode?